recap after on Thanksgiving Day, getting over some flu and wandering the streets a little bit. At the news from what I heard the other day, a neighbor who lives nearby La Guaira and Copper mentioned that there's some people camping out on the vacant lot at 301 La Guaira Northeast. So I went over this afternoon and introduced myself, and met a guy over there. Re-met him, really, Abraham, and his dog, Bella, that was over there. I'm not sure if anybody else is there. There's a little structure set up. We got to talking and sort of like getting to know each other, building up some trust, talking about how things are going. And, I think just kind of like establishing an understanding of each other is an important first step. And so I tend to go back over there and try and create a little bit more interaction, presence, and collaboration between neighbors, people camping out there, and people who are looking for, who are willing to take a little bit of a leap of faith and not just call the city and say, we demand a reaction to this, but instead recognize how complicated the situation is and sort of investigate it, and try and learn what the situation is and figure out how we are more directly involved in creating the solution. It's a lot to ask. So if you have questions, let me know. Afterwards, I wandered back over towards my office at Madera and Domingo. There's going to be a ribbon cutting over at the 10-story building on Tuesday to demonstrate, or maybe shovel thrusting, I don't know what to call it exactly, but a commemoration that next year we'll begin some work on that building. And so I talked to people in the area surrounding there, letting them know that there's likely to come increased sort of like presence of government agencies and see if we can kind of like get ahead of what displacement is likely coming and learn a little bit, even if can't really get ahead of it. So I met with a group over there. One guy recognized me and let me join in on some discussion, and I think I had a pretty good conversation. Met with one woman who had been a member of hanging out over Quirky Books, had some good insights to talk about there, and we talked about what things look like from their perspective, and just stayed in contact. Again, got to know each other. Oh, I'm getting a Charlie horse in my foot. Oh, still getting over this flu, but it was a good couple hours out and about walking the neighborhood, getting back to it on Thanksgiving Day. See around the neighborhood. I'll be back out over the weekend or early next week, and I'm sure I'll blabber on about it on the internet again.